Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know what you think. Y'all, Marsau sat up there on the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion stage and called Stormi insecure. And Tisha sat right next to him with that dumb smirk on her face that she always wears whenever Marsau is bashing another woman, especially a woman that she is having an issue with. She loved to see that Marsau is going to take on that woman and take up for her. I guess that's their love language or whatever. But I don't see how Marsau can feel comfortable calling Stormi insecure when we all know that Tisha is the most insecure woman that ever graced the Love and Marriage Huntsville set. They so insecure that they can't even film their own reality. Their true life is somewhere in being hidden or being rewritten every other episode or something of what they have, what they don't have, what they're about to get and stuff like that. So even if they was telling you the truth, you wouldn't know it as many lies as these people has told because they're so doggone insecure. But you know what? I don't even this is exactly what Stormi get, in my opinion, because Stormi sat up there, let Carlos big her up about telling her that she can be the the head of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and throwing all her accolades and stuff like that. And she was so gung-ho, and he probably told her all you got to do is beat out Melody. So what way for her to beat out Melody was to team up with the Scotts, and Martell and Destiny. So she feels as though that was a pretty smooth bet. It's the cards are already stacked against Melody because you got all of these people over here that's going after one person. And because Stormi feels as though that she belongs in the spotlight, she belongs at the top because she feels as though that she has more money than everybody on the set, and she feels as though that she wants everybody to think that she's way more than what she really is. So of course she was going to take that challenge. But see, one thing she didn't bet on is that Carlos, the same thing Carlos was saying to Stormi was the same thing he was probably saying to Letitia, to Kimmy, and whomever else, because Carlos loves drama. Carlos has proved time and time again the only thing that matters to him are Martell and the Scotts. He don't anybody else. They just along for the ride. He pretends to like Melody because Melody is his moneymaker, and Melody keeps Love and Marriage Huntsville on the air. But Stormi, she fell for it. She teamed up with the Scotts, and she's sitting up, like she said, she was giving Tisha grace. But why would you be giving her grace when this girl then just filed you? She's dogging your business out, dogging you out, and she's up there talking about you a pill popper. I don't understand why Stormi allowed that to just be brushed over. Then she waits until she get to her dressing room to say, I gave her grace, now I'm about to give her hell. No, Stormi should have gave Tisha hell on the stage as she was saying it in the moment. Stormi should have been like, don't tell me that you're a doggone millionaire. Not when you living in a doggone house. You can't even afford a doggone walk-in closet. Yeah, we seen the thing when you was on the scene when they was trying to see about the rental apartment or whatever, and she like, oh, it's bigger than mine, it's better than what we got now. So if that doggone apartment is better than what you're living in now, then that speaks volumes. So Stormi could have been like, well, yeah, I may owe invoices, but I don't owe $5.5 million. Let's get that clear. Can you pay? If you can't cough up your $5.5 million, don't talk to me. Don't come to me about nothing about no doggone invoices. And while we added Tisha, what's your graphic designer name and number that you're saying that it's his fault? Let's call him. Don't Stormi let Tisha get the best of her. I don't know if they had some type of agenda before they came, some type of pat or whatever. I don't know if Stormi caught if Tisha caught Stormi off guard, whatever the case may be. Tisha got the jump on Stormi. Stormi was so busy during this season trying to put her nose into Tiffany and Kiki business, to tear their little cordialship that they had going on, tear that back down after Melody had got them back being cordial, speaking terms. That wasn't good enough for Stormi, because she felt as though they had some unresolved issues. So she go putting her nose in stuff that had nothing to do with her. But what that really was about was for her to try to make it seem like, oh yeah, I got these people back together. Now let me reintroduce my born ass family back to the Love and Marriage Huntsville viewers, bring them on because I want to try to get our family issues, our family drama pulled back onto the show. Maybe they will accept it now, or they can accept that I'm really the peacemaker to my family, and that way I can have my whole family a spot on the show. Why? Because Carlos was bigging Stormi's head up all season. But the thing is, everything that Carlos was saying to Stormi didn't think about who else is he saying this to. Carlos like mess, and the more you in, the more he love. The more that the more ratings it brings in, the more he love. But I don't care how much drama you have, how many ratings you pull in for him. Carlos is always going to favor and protect the Scotts. So I don't understand why Stormi missed her moment with clapping back at Tisha. But again, like I say, it's Stormi's fault, because had she been paying attention and not allowing somebody to get the drop on her, because whatever the Scotts have on Stormi, it must be good, because Stormi let that stuff fall right by the waistline. Asking Courtney, what did she say? But see, the thing is, when Tisha's talking about the Huntsville streets be talking, Stormi, if they talking for you, I assume that they're talking for everybody. There's enough information in the Huntsville streets that I'm quite sure you didn't heard, your husband didn't heard, or somebody in your camp or on your team didn't heard about the Scotts. So I don't understand why Stormi allowed these people to sit there and get the best of her. And I understand that part of it was that Carlos was helping the Scotts and, trying to hush Stormi and trying to move the conversation around. But just like Tisha came back talking about, can I answer that? Can I respond to that? Stormi could have done the same thing, and she could have been like, well, hold on, let me get my take. But that graphic designer, that person would have been on the phone as soon as the break was over. Let Tisha had gave out his number, which we already know that's Tisha imaginary person, or she lied about. Well, I believe she probably had a graphic designer, but she's the person that sent the information. But see, I would have been, as soon as she called me a pill head, told me to go pop some pills, and she popping her collar, mouthing off about the plagiarism, talking about what you want me to do and this and the other, not trying to apologize, not trying to take accountability. I'd have been like, you ain't got to apologize. You ain't got to say nothing else. Just have your graphic designer meet you in court, because you will be hearing from my lawyer. That would have got Tisha to shut up. Tisha and Marsau to shut up, because I doubt if they want to add on to the already many court cases that they allegedly have going on. But again, Stormi, she missed the mark, because she's all off into other people's business, and she probably thought that she was getting the gist of them. She was getting the best of the Scotts, or through the season when she was calling Marsau to be and this, that, and the other. So she really didn't prepare herself for any comebacks of Tisha's. But she forgot. Tisha has people that studies the reunion, studies the season and give her those clapbacks. Because just like last season, Tisha either had the answers or the questions up front where she was able to study, or somebody studied that whole season for her and gave her the responses. Same thing with this season. It's no different. Tisha is getting the jump on people. Well, she got the jump on Stormi. And Stormi, I just don't, but I don't feel sorry for Stormi. Now, let's see what happens on part 2 of the reunion. But that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.